In a world where technology intertwines with every aspect of our lives, the threat of an electromagnetic pulse attack looms large. Imagine for a moment the world that we have come to know and rely upon. Modern societies have been built on the backbone of electronics, an intricate web of devices, systems, and networks that have become so ingrained in our daily routines that we often forget their presence. From the alarm clock that wakes us up in the morning to the GPS systems guiding us to our destinations, from the smartphones connecting us to people around the globe to the medical equipment saving lives in hospitals, our reliance on electronics is absolute. Now picture a moment of absolute silence. A moment when all these complex systems, these lifelines to the modern world, cease to function. The silence is deafening, the darkness a stark reminder of how dependent we have become on technology. An electromagnetic pulse attack can trigger this silence, this darkness. It's a scenario that's both terrifying and plausible. An unseen enemy that could plunge our societies into chaos in a heartbeat. What would we do in a world devoid of electronics? How we communicate, navigate, heal the sick, preserve food, or maintain order. Today we delve into strategies for survival in a post-EMP world. We look at how we can prepare for and adapt to a world that's been stripped of its electronic heartbeat. How we can survive in a world that's been thrust back into an era before the digital revolution. What exactly is an EMP? An electromagnetic pulse, commonly referred to as an EMP, is a burst of electromagnetic. This surge of energy is so potent it has the ability to disable, destroy even, all electronic devices that come within its vast range. Picture this, an invisible wave of force spreading across a city, bringing with it a sudden darkness, a silence, as all our cherished electronic conveniences come to a stuttering halt. But it's not just about the lights going out, the televisions flickering into silence, or the refrigerators humming to a stop. It's about every device that we rely on in our daily lives, every gadget that we take for granted getting knocked out of commission. It's about our mobile phones in all their complexity, transforming into paperweights. It's about our cars, our airplanes, our trains, all seizing up. It's about the hospitals that provide life-sustaining care to our loved ones being plunged into chaos. It's about the loss of connection, the loss of safety and security. Imagine that. A world where technology is rendered useless, where modern civilization is brought to its knees. Suddenly, the reality of living in a digital age is flipped on its head, replaced by something much more primal. World changes in an instant, regressing back to a time before electricity was the norm. Yes, an EMP is not just about the lights going out. It's a disruption that could potentially take us back to the pre-electric age. It's far more than just a blackout, it's an event that could drastically change the way we live, the way we function, and the way we exist. A reset button for the digital age, it would redefine our understanding of the word catastrophe. The first moments after an EMP or an electromagnetic pulse strike are absolutely critical. It's of utmost importance that you manage to keep a level head and remain calm. Panic can often lead to even worse situations, so make sure you're focusing on maintaining a cool demeanor. In these situations, the crucial factor to survival is often your ability to act rationally and quickly. Your immediate goal should be to carefully scrutinize your surroundings. Make a mental map of your environment, identifying potential hazards or safe areas. It's essential to remember that the world around you might have drastically changed due to the EMP strike. Buildings could be damaged, roads might be blocked, and visibility could be greatly reduced. Make sure you take all of these elements into account as you evaluate your surroundings. Another important aspect to focus on is ensuring your personal safety. This could involve anything from finding a secure shelter to ensuring you have water and food. Remember to check for immediate physical threats too. You might have sustained injuries from the initial EMP strike, so check your body for any immediate trauma and treat it appropriately. Finally, remember that traditional communication methods might be down. The EMP strike could have taken out electricity grids, making it impossible to use phones or the internet. You may need to rely on other forms of communication such as face-to-face interactions or even old-school methods like sending messages with physical letters or signals, so be prepared for this. In the long run, survival means adapting to a new way of life. This philosophy is not just about enduring the immediate conditions, but is about transforming ourselves to fit into the evolving world around us. We humans, being the most adaptable species on Earth, have an innate ability to mold ourselves according to the situation. However, it's not solely about our adaptability. It's also about our knowledge, skill set, determination and foresight that play crucial roles in our now. Let's explore the key strategies that can ensure our survival. The first strategy is water and food security. It is an inherent necessity that cannot be overlooked. Hydration and nutrition are vital to our survival. Access to clean, potable water becomes a priority as it plays a key role in maintaining our health. Similarly, learning sustainable food practices is essential. These practices can range from growing your own food, understanding seasons and harvest cycles, to learning food preservation techniques. Knowledge about edible plants and how to forage can be life-saving. The second crucial strategy is community building. This isn't just about forming alliances with your neighbors, but about creating a support network for shared resources, skills, and protection. Collaboration is the key to survival. An individual might find survival challenging, but a united community, working together, can overcome any obstacles. A well-connected community also promotes a healthy exchange of ideas, resources, and emotional support, which is crucial in difficult times. The third strategy is alternative energy sources. In our rapidly changing world, reliance on traditional forms of energy might not be feasible. Hence, discovering ways to harness other forms of energy becomes essential. Whether it's solar, wind, or manual power such as pedal generators, each can offer a reliable, renewable source of energy. Lastly, knowledge and skills. This involves learning essential survival skills from various domains. It could be first aid knowledge, being able to identify medicinal plants, basic mechanics, understanding weather patterns, or even knowing how to navigate using the stars. Each skill can make a vast difference in survival situations. In the long run, survival means adapting to a new way of life. It means reshaping ourselves, being prepared, and learning the necessary skills to face any challenge that comes our way. Surviving an EMP attack isn't just about physical preparedness, it's also a mental game. To withstand the aftermath of such a devastating event, much more than just physical strength is required. It demands a certain level of psychological fortitude that not everyone possesses. This mental preparedness is not something that can be acquired in the blink of an eye. It requires diligent cultivation, much like a well-tended garden. Building psychological resilience takes time, patience, and above all, dedication. It is about learning how to weather the storm in the face of adversity and uncertainty. It involves mastering the art of staying calm when everything around you is in disarray. It's about standing firm when the ground beneath you is shaking. It is about maintaining hope when despair seems the only option. In addition to this, it is crucial to foster a positive mindset. An EMP attack will change the world as we know it, and adapting to this new environment will be challenging. It will be devoid of the modern-day comforts we take for granted: no electricity, no internet, and potentially no ready supply of food or water. But keeping a positive mindset, embracing the challenges and learning from them, is what will ultimately help you survive. This is not a game for the weak-hearted. It is a test of resilience, of adaptability, and of mental fortitude. While an EMP strike remains a daunting prospect, being prepared can make all the difference. Remember, knowledge is your greatest ally in times of crisis. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay resilient. In the wake of an EMP attack, certain critical items can be the difference between survival and catastrophe. Let's go over some of these items now. Firstly, a Faraday cage. This shielded container can protect your electronics from the damaging effects of an EMP. It's a good idea to keep a backup of essential electronics such as radios and flashlights inside one. Next, consider investing in solar panels and batteries. These will allow you to generate and store power independently, a vital capability when conventional power sources are knocked out. Water filters and purification tablets are also crucial. An EMP strike could compromise public water supplies, making these items essential for ensuring access to clean water. Non-perishable food is another must-have. Stockpiling long-lasting food supplies will help ensure you don't go hungry if an EMP strike disrupts food production and distribution. A first aid kit is another critical item. In the aftermath of an EMP strike, medical facilities may be overwhelmed or inaccessible, making it important for you to be able to treat minor injuries yourself. Also, don't forget manual tools. In a world without power, tools that don't require electricity will be invaluable. Radios, particularly hand crank or solar-powered ones, can be crucial for staying informed and communicating with others. Lastly, consider storing seeds. If an EMP strike leads to long-term disruption of food supplies, being able to grow your own food could become vital. Remember, these items can make a significant difference in your survival after an EMP strike. Plan ahead, stay prepared, and increase your chances of making it through. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about survival strategies, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We regularly bring you informative videos on various survival techniques, strategies, and preparedness tips. Don't forget to enable notifications so you can stay updated on our latest uploads. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay resilient. Subscribe and enable notifications today.